Hi, it's Jesse Zeman, Executive Director, BC Wildlife Federation for last member updated 2022. Like to do these outside, had to come inside because it was simply too cold and the technology wasn't working. First things first, thanks to all of our members, donators, collaborators, volunteers, and supporters for 2022 and everything you've done for us and everything you continue to do on behalf of fish, wildlife, habitat, hunters, anglers, and sports shooters. Really appreciate everything everyone has done in 2022 for us and looking forward to a big year in 2023. Big part of our world is education. This year we focused a ton on our youth programs, wetlands programs, things like national archery in the school, becoming an outdoorswoman, women outdoors, a bunch of programs that we haven't been able to deliver during the pandemic. We were able to do kind of a light version of those this year. Next year promises to be even bigger. We will be doing a number of becoming an outdoors woman, focusing in on educating non-hunters, non-anglers, and giving people who want to get more knowledge about hunting and angling, bringing them into the fold essentially. There will be some big news we'll be announcing here in early 2023 regarding getting kids engaged and educating them on salmon and streams. So really looking forward to that. Fishing Forever also was super successful this year. That's where we take disabled folks out and get them fishing. On that front, we also were part of building a number of docks across the province, helping people with accessibility issues get access to go out and fish. And also, I mean, this helps a lot of families who don't have boats or means to get out on the water so they can go to a dock at their local lake and go cast off of it and catch some fish. So these are all awesome things. We just got notification 2 weeks ago that we got a big grant from the Disability Alliance of BC to help carry that program forward in 2023. The world of funding, this was our biggest conservation lottery to date. Just closed here just a couple weeks ago. Thank you to all of our sponsors who offered us prizes and gift cards. Thanks to all of our members and donators and everyone who participated. And the real winner in this, of course, is going to be these educational programs and our on-the-ground stewardship projects. So in the world of on-the-ground stewardship and science, we continue to invest heavily in both of those outcomes. We have a postdoctoral Canada student who started on Interior Fraser Steelhead. Southern Interior Mule Deer Project continues to tick along. Our PhD candidate from UBC, she's working on chapter 2 of her dissertation. Our PhD candidate from University of Idaho, he is just getting into the world of data analysis. Thanks to all of our volunteers who moved 150 trail cameras plus all over the landscape in the Southern Interior, and for all of the folks who have volunteered to process what is going to be millions and millions of pictures to help move this research forward. So thanks everyone on that project. Just a quick update. Our team was able to go out in the last 2 weeks and catch 93 fawns, color them, sample them, and turn them loose. That is a huge change compared to the first year. Our team's getting really good. In the past, we would get the first couple days, 2, 3, 4, or 5 deer. This year we had 11 deer that they captured, collared, and processed in one day, which is phenomenal. So great work on the mule deer project. Our controlled burns in the dry interior continues to move forward. We're actually looking at adding another research study area to our grid. So looking at 3 in the Thompson Okanagan Caribou. We're also looking at adding one in the East Kootenays. We'll be working on that further in January, but it's going to be phenomenal for us to have 3 or 4 big burns, which we think are going to be awesome for not only habitat, be great for species at risk, and then species of interest like mule deer, bighorn sheep, and elk. So really looking forward to that. We will be looking for more funding support and volunteer efforts on all of those projects. Citizen science is a huge part of our world and something that we want to continue to invest in so that our members and supporters can be involved in hands-on conservation. In the advocacy world, a whole bunch of things. We continued to press for sustainable funding for wildlife management. We were just in Victoria here in November, I believe, met with 16 or 18 MLAs and ministers. We will continue that in 2023. We dealt with the moose and caribou issue in the Peace. We dealt with the bighorn sheep regulation in Region 4. We will continue to keep those at the top of our pile in 2023, and looking at all potential remedies related to those regulation decisions. The biggest being focusing in on science-based wildlife management. Overall, we've been super proud with all of the projects that we've been able to help support over this last year. Next year is going to be big. Our wetlands and fish habitat restoration team is looking at delivering probably close to $5 million worth of wetlands and fish habitat restoration in 2023. It's going to be a huge undertaking and a huge effort, but these are things that are important to our membership, to the public, to hunters and anglers. So we are going to continue to focus in on getting meaningful change on the ground to happen. Also, controlled burns, we are going to be setting big goals associated with those to start recovering wildlife at a landscape level, working with First Nations and government on both those fronts, and then other stakeholders. Really, just want to say thanks. This was a big year for BCWF. 2023 is going to be a bigger year. This will be the biggest year that the BCWF has ever had in terms of delivering on the ground stewardship. So with that, it's really cold out. Hope everybody stays safe. If you're going out snowmobiling, hunting, ice fishing, or part of a project, please make sure that you are well prepared, that you let your friends and family know where you're going, so that everybody's safe and taken care of. On behalf of everyone at the BCWF, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll see you in 2023. Thanks.